And again, you all, this is Christmas. This is the holiday season. I have my and we celebrate Christmas. I love Christmas. My sister and I'm not a Grinch. Amen. So I want y'all to know I ain't one of the one that run around trying to steal Christmas, trying to stop you from being excited about Christmas. If you think you're sitting by somebody like that, just move over a couple of rows. If you feel that Grinch spirit, just move over a couple of rows. Say, look, I'm here to celebrate Christmas. I was thinking early in this week, my sister, yesterday, we had our family prayer. And my sister, she just loved Christmas because we came up in a family where mom and daddy made sure we had a good Christmas. I didn't say we had a whole lot, but they made sure we had a good Christmas. Amen. I remember what my brother Lumber said a long time ago, and that was that daddy was the law, but mama was our grace. I'm saying that to say that daddy made sure we kept it spiritual, but mama also understood that we were children. In other words, we didn't lose the message of Christmas. And mama made sure that every Christmas we had what we needed. And my sister reminded us yesterday that Christmas is a time that you really build memories with your family. I'm encouraging everybody out there as you go into this week, make sure you build some good memories with your family. There's a lot of things going on in the world. There's a lot of things happening. But how many know that you got to build some good memories with your family? You can't allow what's happening in society to rob you of the joy that God promised that he would bring on that great Christmas day. How many of you got joy this morning? And I came up in a family with 8 children. And what I love about that, and that is that although I may have gotten 1 gift, I still had 7 other gifts. I'm going to say it again. We came up in a family where there were 8 children. And although I may have gotten 1, in reality I had 7 more to pick from. Because all 8 of us got a gift. That means that everybody got to play with everybody's toys. And Daddy said, if they can't play with it, you don't play with it. And everybody wanted to play with their toys, so everybody was playing with each other's toys, and we always had more than enough. Somebody say more than enough. My sister was talking about building memories, and there's one memory that stick with me until this day. And I'm not trying to ruin any child's Christmas, but I learned a long time ago who our Santa Claus was. I learned who our Santa Claus was. I even found out who was his elves or his helps. I had 6 brothers, I had 5 brothers, and one thing about the Burrell boys, you couldn't keep too much from us. And no matter where mama tried to hide the gifts, somehow or another we'll stumble across those gifts. My brother Chris was an expert at finding gifts, like he was going on a mission to find the gifts. Mama had them all covered up, all wrapped up, put on the top of the closet, but as you grew older, you knew how to get on the top of the closet shelves. One particular year that is a memory to me and it blessed my life so much, and that is that Mama got tired of us finding the gifts, so she kept the gifts inside the station wagon. That was her little automobile to get the gifts around. They made us go to sleep. You all go to bed because you know Santa Claus is coming. We all excited, so all of us got in bed, and amen, we were sleeping real good, but we heard Mrs. Claus and her help on the outside of the house. Late at night, dark and cold, and there were 2 women out there, my mother and Mother Humes. They were going down the back side of the house, carrying our gifts, trying to sneak in the house. And all of us stood up on the bed, started looking out the window and peeping what they were doing, and my mother hollered, Jackie, come on, Jackie, come on, Jackie. Come on, you remember that mama? Come on, Jackie. And they going down the side of the house trying to carry, Murder, I'm coming, Murder, I'm coming. And all of us had an awakening that Santa Claus wasn't real. So we got one of his elves in the house today by the name of Mother Jackie Humes. Mother Humes carried those gifts around the house and brought them in the back door. Mom was so upset with her boys, she walked up there, opened the door, y'all supposed to be asleep. But I'll never forget that. That's called memories. Something that you can look back and you can laugh about. Because what they tried to do, amen, they made it work. They worked together to ensure that we had a good Christmas. And I'm encouraging every one of you that no matter what you go through, no matter what's happening in your life, you see to it that your children have a good Christmas. I didn't say you had to buy the best gift. I'm not saying that. Our Deaconess Williams on last Wednesday, she talked about it. She said they didn't have a lot of gifts, but they just enjoyed the Christmas season. Can you all look back and say, I enjoyed the Christmas season? It wasn't about the gift, it was about family. So I'm encouraging you, amen, as we go through this week, as we're about to experience Christmas on Thursday, build some good memories. Don't walk around being angry, fussing and fighting, because if you can believe that the devil's going to throw something your way to try to rob you of the joy of Christmas. But I dare you to touch yourself and say, I won't be robbed of the joy of Christmas. I wish you said it like you really mean it. I won't be robbed of the joy of Christmas. Would you touch yourself and say, I'm going to keep the peace that God promised came on that day. I'm going to keep the peace that God gave me on the day that Christ was born. Now, if you really believe that, give God a hand clap and say, I'm going to keep my joy and I'm going to keep my peace. I like that.